Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Hawkeye. So, hello, welcome back. We've discussed a lot recently about the contributing factors to the bear market that we're seeing right now, or at least a reason for a quick sell-off recently. The BCH hash wars, Tether's manipulation investigation, an overvalued market simply, mass media negativity, many things are contributing to what's happening right now. So let's take a look at the technical side of things. Currently, Bitcoin is looking to test, once again, the 4K support levels. But having a look at the charts doesn't actually tell us too much right now, or at least what the charts are saying is that at any point where there's supposed support levels, volume is really low. So any support level is quite brittle. This means that we can expect quick movements, either up or down. That's definitely on the table. And just a quick update, I guess, on Bitcoin Cash continuing to fall at twice the speed of its compatriots in the top 10. Currently, never mind the hash war, there is a number 4 spot war going on between it and Stellar, with Stellar looking to take over at any moment. Couldn't have happened to a nicer project, yada yada. Let's move on to sentiment analysis, shall we? That is foolproof. Let's go to Google Trends. Interest over time for Bitcoin. It's peaking. It's going up, guys. Bullish, right? Either that or people are wondering why the price is falling and Googling it. Interest is increasing. I'm going to go back to this chart right now. I think we're probably not quite there to the true bottom or capitulation depression stage. I think we're pretty close though. We might be there right now. A 4K Bitcoin could represent that bottom, or maybe a 3K. I'm going to explain why 3K could be the ultimate bottom a bit later on, but either way, this ad is extremely relevant right now, especially given the context of just 2 years. Not a decade, just 2 years. 1 year ago today, Bitcoin was being discussed around the dinner table at Thanksgiving while it was shooting up to 10K. 3 weeks later, it had reached its all-time high of 19K. 2 years ago, it was $750. What does this teach us? Oh, wise senpai daily. It means calm down, if you can. I know HODL has become this seemingly black word to use this year because if you held 100%, you would have had massive unrealized gains. A lot of people definitely want to tell you what you should and should not do with your Bitcoins, but it's your Bitcoins. No one can tell you that. But HODLers or anyone who buys and doesn't sell contributes to the price of Bitcoin. To use Bitcoin without so much volatility as a currency would require the market cap to be much higher than it is right now. For more usage and adoption by companies requires the price to go up from here just to get that recognition, just to get that popularity. So here's to all the HODLers who had their unrealized gains disappear this year, who did their part for the price of Bitcoin. But in truth, I want to share an important message to all HODLers out there. First off, my understanding of the word HODL. Hold the wall, hold the wall, hold the wall, HODL, 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 HODL. Close the door! It's so inappropriate. Maybe is a slightly different one from others, but I believe it was originally intended to keep the long-term vision in mind. Why do I think that? For example, in the 2011 Bitcoin bubble, those who held were rewarded in the 2013 Bitcoin bubble, and those who held through those periods were rewarded in the 2017 Bitcoin bubble. Notice a trend here. It was a wildly successful investment strategy, albeit didn't require much effort. HODL doesn't mean to not sell when you're in profit. HODL never meant to ride the wave all the way up and all the way down. It shouldn't mean that to anyone. At most, it means keep some skin in the game. Here's the thing, Bitcoin since 2009 has experienced so many times of parabolic growth followed by prolonged and brutal crashes, followed back by bouncing back even stronger than before. How effective the strategy of HODL has been long-term should remind you of that exact principle. I think that's what it was intended for. And ultimately, here's what I want you to take away from this. Bitcoin always drops 80 to 90% at times. We are currently at 75%. HODLers know that better than anyone. Believe me. At least they should. A 3K Bitcoin, assuming we're going there, would represent an 85% drop from the all-time high. Is that a place to say, based on previous activity, that's the bottom? I know it's not always indicative, but it does help, you know? The sun rose yesterday, it might rise tomorrow kind of thing. And to anyone who spends a good amount of time online reading forums or news, it is bleak. It is really depressing. But this is exactly what should excite you if you're a masochist. No, if you're an investor. It should scare you if everyone is really bullish on Bitcoin and euphoric about its price. That's a single reason so many people lost money in Bitcoin, is buying into the hype. You buy when it's scary. You buy when there's blood on the streets. You only run into that building if it's burning down.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life.
That's enough of the analogies. I think you get the point. This ad, for example, from The Independent, is either trolling you right now or it's great for new investors. Fellow hodlers, let me know your thoughts. What are you doing at the moment? Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon.